they're selling one that they're going to put price for $750.
Okay, guys, we're going to get started. Everybody kind of fill in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually just start out today, and I'm going to invite my good buddy Jonas up here. Jonas does luxury properties. He does short-term rentals, and he's also a real estate agent. I'm excited to hear what Jonas has to say today, so let's give Jonas a round of applause.
Drop the iPad.
Yeah, I'm Jonas Gordon. I'm the founder of Canadian Rockies Vacation Rentals and a realtor based in beautiful Banff, Alberta, Canada. I've had the incredible privilege of building a successful vacation rental management company in one of the most beautiful places in the world. And today I'm excited to share with you how I choose properties and my philosophy on being a vacation rental manager. I'd like to thank Vernon and his team and everyone for putting this event on. Yeah, it's an honor to be here and experience Knoxville, Tennessee, the Southern hospitality. And yeah, as I speak, you will see some videos of the properties that I manage. Gives you a little bit of insight into our world. Yeah, a little bit about me. I grew up in a small mountain town just east of Banff. My childhood was spent outdoors, golfing, playing ice hockey, skiing, fishing, hiking, mountain biking, all the things. Like many of us who grew up in the Rockies, nature isn't just a backdrop, it's a part of who we are. And that's why I'm so passionate to share my home with all the people that come and visit. Now, a fun fact, in the winter of 2019, I told everyone that I would never be a property manager. The idea of dealing with guest issues, maintenance requests, and managing bookings seemed like a nightmare. But in the fall of 2020, I launched my property management company. Not only did I become a property manager, but I paid to do it. That's right. I charged my first client 3% commission, and my operating costs were about 5%. I knew this going into it, but I was willing to trial this to make sure that I was truly taking care of my owners that put so much trust in me. Luckily we've come a long way since then, but those early days taught me invaluable lessons. Understanding the market and selecting properties. When it comes to selecting properties, I have a pretty straightforward philosophy. I focus on what the market needs and what people can't get elsewhere. In Canmore, for example, we've got a ton of competition in the 1 and 2 bedroom market. We also compete in that market with all the large hotels in Canmore and Banff. People coming, to the Rockies, they want to stay together. So why compete with all the hotels? I decided to carve out a different niche. It's a simple look into supply and demand. I saw a growing demand for larger luxury properties, which is also the segment I am passionate about and I focus on when I'm selling real estate. That being said, it's not just about buying any large property. It's about finding ones that stand out and ones that are unique. I believe that luxury is an experience and hospitality is how we create and deliver that feeling. I'm sure we've all heard the phrase that luxury is an experience, but it is something that I truly believe in. It's not all about high-end finishings or expensive furniture. Hospitality in my world is how we make people feel. Whether you're staying at the Four Seasons penthouse or a basement suite in the suburbs, if you don't feel welcome and feel good, I don't think it matters where you are. I put a huge emphasis on creating spaces that make people feel good and service to back it up. And I think that, that's something that we can all take from this. For example, one of my favorite welcome gifts is simple, but I find it a powerful touch. It's a gratitude journal. We leave one in every property. We encourage guests to take a moment to reflect, slow down, and be present. It's often the smallest moments that have the biggest impacts. And we've had guests write us letters after sharing that one little journal changed their perspective during their stay. They remembered these moments because they felt connected to themselves, to the people they share this time with, and to the nature around us. This is also a simple habit that they get to bring home. Immersion in nature. One of the guiding principles in my business, in my mountain town, is the idea of immersion in nature. I'm not just renting out houses and condos. I mean, whether it's a deck with unobstructed mountain views or a location so quiet that all you can hear is the rustling of the trees, I choose properties that offer a full immersion in nature. Nature has a way of offering clarity and peace that no other setting can. And as property managers or investors, if we can create spaces that foster that connection, we're doing something with purpose. When it comes to exceeding guest expectations, it's all about the details. Cleanliness is non-negotiable. I'm sure we all know that. It's the foundation, and from there, it's the thoughtful touches that really make a difference. I've found that people are looking for more than just a place to stay. They're seeking an experience, and that's where the attention to detail comes in. Whether it's a kitchen that's perfect for family meals, a sauna or cold plunge to reset the nervous system, a fireplace for gathering after a long hike, or local recommendations tailored to each guest's needs. It's those little things that create a seamless, memorable stay. In Canmore, we know that people come to the mountains for something more. They come for clarity, for connection, and for rejuvenation. And my goal is to make sure that when they leave, they feel better than when they arrived. Buying back your time. Now, on a different segment, I'd like to talk about something that every entrepreneur in this room values: time. In the early days of my business, I wore all the hats. I handled the bookings, the guest communication, maintenance, you name it. And while all that hands-on experience taught me a lot, I quickly realized that it wasn't sustainable. I needed to buy back my time and focus on growing the business and still have time to enjoy my life. That's when I decided to partner with a back-end software called Jetstream. I'd like to acknowledge that I do not have any personal gain by promoting Jetstream, but I feel that it's valuable to share what this relationship has opened up for me. By partnering with Jetstream, I was able to offload many of the time-consuming tasks: guest communication, cleaning coordination, managing online portfolios, and this freed up time to focus on what really matters for me, which is growing my portfolio, building client relationships, and improving the guest experience. With their support, I've been able to achieve a level of efficiency that lets me not only scale the business, but also lets me enjoy more of a passive income. And most importantly, I've bought back the time I need to focus on other business ventures. Building the right relationships. I've also learned the hard way that who you work with matters just as much, if not more, as the properties you manage. I'm personally very intentional about choosing the right clients and partners. I only work with people who understand my vision, share my vision, and understand that we're in this together. We're building something as a team that's bigger than just a business. You certainly don't need clients who micromanage. I'm sure many of us have dealt with that before, but in property management, I'm especially important to avoid important to avoid because this isn't a one-time transaction like real estate selling can be. It's an ongoing long-term relationship. The wrong client can exhaust you, drain your energy, and distract you to reach your goals. By being selective who I work with, I can stay focused on what truly matters, which is delivering exceptional guest experiences and building a business that benefits everyone involved. So to wrap this up, when I'm selecting properties, it's more than just about square footage, number of beds, or the location. It's about creating spaces where guests can reconnect with nature and themselves. Through partnerships like Jetstream, I'm able to buy back my time, focus on growing my business, and still have the freedom to enjoy life. It's not just about managing properties for me. It's about creating experiences to share my land with the people that will hopefully remember for a lifetime. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my approach today, and I hope you walk away with some new ideas on how we can elevate the guest experience, whether it's in the Rockies, Knoxville, Nashville, or here in the beautiful Smoky Mountains. I'll be around all day and would be happy to chat further with any of you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.